Hey everybody, welcome back to A Better Computer. My name is Matt, and less than a month ago on this channel, I made a video where I talked about why I was switching my task manager from Things, which I love and have been using for years, over to Todoist. Now, at the time I did say I expected this to be a temporary change. I was just kind of exploring. I wanted to see what another really good task manager had, what features that it would offer that Things didn't have, that maybe would give me some value, that would make me really miss those things in Things and make it hard to go back to Things. Well, it's been less than a month, and I've already moved my tasks back to Things because Things is just the app for me. I really, really love it. And so I wanted to talk today about a couple of the things comparing Todoist and Things to show you kind of like why I went back and what I really, really love about the app Things, because I think it's fantastic. So I'm going to make another video shortly about Things, what I kind of want from Things in the future, some mock-ups of kind of what I think they can add to the app to make it really more powerful, more usable, just improve those couple little things that I know a lot of people find annoying about the app and don't want to use it. So if that's interesting at all to you, hit the subscribe button down there. That should be dropping in a couple days, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, let's jump into why I love Things and why it pulled me away from Todoist. Okay, so we're looking at my Mac screen right now, and this is Todoist. This is the setup that I've got for myself. You can kind of see my projects over here on the side. My today view is sorted by those projects, so I've got kind of everything set up. And, you know, it looks fine. It looks good. Like I can see my different sections. I've got the icons here, and I can kind of just like, you know, see what time things are due. Most things just due during the day. One's at 8:30 tonight. But yeah, that's kind of what I got set up, and it looks fine. But it's really just not everything that I want. So if I switch over to Things, you can see the exact same setup with the same projects, maybe ever so slightly changed a little bit over here. But these are the same tasks that I have due today. And for me, this is just a better way to look at it. I think the headers are stronger. The tasks, there's more contrast. It's a thicker font, just a heavier weight. And while I do miss the like knowing what time is take out the trash, oh, it's 8:30. Like I wish I could just like see that on the main today view. It's not a horrible thing by any means, and I kind of like the clarity that this shows me. So yeah, I just kind of like this view better. And you can also notice it's the same number of tasks. It's the exact same task with the exact same information, and it fits in this much space here in Things. And in Todoist, it takes up this much space. So I can obviously like shrink it down in Todoist, but like even then when I've made it like really, really small, it's still taking up more space to show me the same information in Todoist. And I just, you know, it's nice to have this really be kind of like this. And I can even like shrink it down. I can go ahead and remove the sidebar, and like my Things view for today can just be this. Whereas with Todoist, I think I can do that as well. It's just, I don't know. Every person will have their own preference, but I prefer kind of what Things is doing right here, both when it's expanded and when it's kind of in its minimal mode. So let's kind of make these full size again. I'm going to bring out the menu. There we go. And then the other thing I really like about Things and that I missed in Todoist is just I'm a big fan of web apps. I really like web apps. I think that they're really, really powerful, to enable some really cool things. But Things is particularly good when it comes to being a native app. And so it's just everything's tactile in the app. Everything kind of behaves how you want it, right? So for example, I have Bring the Pumpkins Inside. Maybe I want to move this to my home project, not the morning project. Well, how do I do that? So in Things, I just drag it to home. And there we go. It's there. Everything disappears and it's great. How do I do that in Todoist? Well, can I drag it? No, I can't drag it. There's no like thing to like drag the thing over. So what I have to do is I want to click on morning. That brings me to the morning project. That's not quite what I want. So what I have to do is actually just go into edit mode, edit it, and then change it to home, save it. There we go. And that works. And it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's kind of annoying. And so I want to change it back. Like I can undo, of course, but like let's say some time has gone on and actually no, let me move it back to the morning. There we go. Let's see, Bring the Pumpkins Inside, edit again, move it back to the morning project, save, and now it's back up there. Whereas this, it's like, oh, now I'm trapped in Things because I can't just drag it up here to the morning project. Well, that's fine. I'll just drag it over here and now it's in the morning project. And so that's really great. Like drag and drop works everywhere. You can drag all these things around. Everything's fantastic, like from that perspective. It's really, really nice. I really like how all this works. Let me move that back to how it was originally. But yeah, it's very tactile. It just works nicely. It works kind of how you'd expect on a Mac. It's really fast. Todoist isn't slow by any means. That's not really a problem with it, but Things is just really fast. Everything works how you'd expect. And kind of that carries on to the inbox. So let's go to the inbox. I've got the same things pulled up here. And in this perspective, I actually prefer Todoist because Todoist shows me the links that I have for these things. And so I can just like click the link and I go to Safari and I load up the web page, right? And that's really nice. But if I want to move these into a project or like move it into Today, it's actually easier here. For whatever reason, there is a grab handle over here. So I can't just grab anywhere, but I can grab on here and I can move it to a project. I can't move it to Today, unfortunately, but I can move it to a project. So let's say this is just like a home task. Now it's in home. This one is a home one as well, but I can't really also move it to Today. So that's kind of annoying. So, I have to go to my home project. I have to find them here. And again, can't drag them into like a due date. I can actually. No, I can't. That's just changed the order. I take it back. So I need to schedule it for today, schedule this for today, right? And so now those are in my Today view under home. It was a couple clicks, right? So with things, I'll go over here. I can just select both of them. I'm going to drag them into Today. They actually stay in the inbox for a second, and I'll select them both again, and I'll drag them into home. So now they're in my Today view because they're due today, and they're in the home section. So I was able to do it all with drag and drop a lot quicker. So I really like that about things. It's just more enjoyable to kind of do things in the app. Let's go to even like little things. Let's see, bring the pumpkins inside. I actually did do this. So in Todoist, I'm gonna click it. It's gonna go away. It just instantly disappears. And then there's an undo button here, which is nice. But yeah, there's really no joy there. There's no extra stuff there. Whereas in things, if I check it off, I get this cool animation on the checkbox and then it slides away. Everything's gone. It doesn't show me that I can undo it, but I can hit Control Z and undo it. But yeah, it's little things like that where checking something off your list is just more cathartic on things than it is on Todoist. So these are little things, but I think for a task manager, it is all about the little things. And for me, I really like the stuff that Things does with the UI. Another thing I really like about Things is the upcoming view. So both apps have an upcoming view, and if I click it in Things, it's going to start showing me things due tomorrow, Thursday. The dates are big and bold and everything. I can see the projects and all this stuff, and of course I have to like click into them to see the like description of them. But I think this looks really, really clean. If I click on upcoming in Todoist, I get today's view, and then I kind of have to scroll down to see tomorrow, and tomorrow just isn't. I don't know. I mean, this is basically, it's similar things. It's not actually the exact same things that I've got in Things, but it's just not as visually appealing to me. It's harder to kind of parse what's going on here. So I prefer this in Things as well. Then the last thing I wanted to mention are how widgets work on the iPhone and iPad. They just look better, in my opinion, in Things. I don't think Things has it totally nailed yet. I would like to see a little bit more formatting of the tasks that you've got here. But I think that in general, they are a little easier to parse for me. Todoist isn't bad by any means, but yeah, I just think it's a little better for Things. And if you're on the Mac, the widgets for Things work. You can use them on the Mac as well. Todoist does not have any widgets on the Mac. So if that matters to you, that's kind of a difference as well. But yeah, that's kind of an overview of some of the things that I really, really enjoy about Things. As you can tell, it's really all about the user interface. I really enjoy using the app, and for a task manager, I think it's really important to enjoy marking things off your list, and Things makes that just a more enjoyable process for me, so it's kind of the thing that I lean towards. So that's it. Let me know in the comments. Do you use Things? Do you use Todoist? Do you use something else? Like, is there something else you think I should be using? I'd love to hear it in the comments. So let me know. If you like the video, hit the like button. I'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.